Hello. Oh, goodbye. Hi. Hello, Zenful Zebra. How are you? Hi. I'm struggling. Fleetwich Mac. I'm guessing you're a fan of one of my favourite groups. Hello, everyone. I'm actually struggling to see, so if I miss some of what you guys say, I'm sorry, but it's a bit of a blur. So how is everybody coping? Hope you're all right in this strange and weird situation we're all in. I'm guessing you're all locked down like we are. I'm not feeling it as much as most people because I'm a gardener, so I'm still allowed out to work. Greetings, everyone. Greetings from below. Okay. Below what? On the southern side of the earth, hey? That's below me. Right. So I thought today we would do a little meditation. It is cherry blossom time in Japan and in England, and I was hoping to be able to go outside, hi everyone, and sit under my beautiful cherry tree, but it's gone from being 25 degrees down to about 14 and the north wind doth blow. So I picked up the blossoms that was on the ground. Hi Neil. And I thought we'd go for a nice little walk to Japan. Okay, so a bit of armchair travelling for you. Okay, so everybody taking a deep breath in, holding the air in your lungs for a little while and breathing out any stresses, anxieties. Hi, Teresa. Any worries, any pain, anxieties, breathe them out onto the stone. And keep breathing. Keep breathing out anything, any worries that you have, any grief that you may have, especially if it is recent, if you've lost someone. Let the tone of the base chakra bowl work through you, cleansing, clearing, and shifting and release. And breathe out. Now I'm just going to cleanse your auric field with some beautiful high vibration selenite. Just going to run that down your chakra line now. Hello, Montreal. And another one down your back line. So, feeling the cleansing, clearing and shifting of the selenite. Very high vibrational and angelic stone. Don't put it in water though. Okay, so I'm going to give those to you to hold. From Japan, we are going to go to Kyoto in a minute. Nice to meet you. I hope it's all lovely and pink where you are in Japan. Okay, so let's just ground and protect ourselves by growing roots out of your shoulders and down past your hips and knees, down through your feet and into the ground below you. And they grow down and down and down through the earth and past the subsoil and down to the very center, to the very core of the earth, where they find a giant stone to wrap themselves around, keeping you tight to Mother Earth. Hi, April. And breathe out, really starting to feel yourself with a stronger trunk and a stronger foundation with your roots. No, I never fast. With your roots growing into the earth. And let's imagine cherry trees today. Think of a beautiful banded cherry tree. Some of them are even called paper cherries, and they have red strips moving horizontally up the trunks. Just imagining that trunk. Some of the root systems actually will grow over ground and then into the ground. They push up the soil. So they're quite lumpy and bumpy underneath them. And this family of prunus is incredibly sacred and incredibly healing. We have a story here how Henry VIII really did flatten most of the farming land to make way for orchards of cherries, because it was classed as the heavenly fruit, a Renaissance fruit. If you can picture the Renaissance picture, I can't remember who it's by, of the Madonna and Child, there is a bunch of cherries. It helps gout, arthritis, rheumatoid arthritis, and many other things. And of course in Japan it is so beautiful, and they have a whole festival about it. They all have picnics under the trees. And whole industries have grown up around this amazing time of year. But of course this year we have to imagine it if we can't go there. Okay, so let's protect ourselves now by imagining that God spark like a candle flame right at the center of your being, and push it outwards and upwards and outwards and downwards, in front of you and behind you, pushing your God essence out so that nothing can get inside, because this protection comes from there and there and there, and it creates a sphere around you. And then mentally call in your guides and your helpers, the most appropriate member of your team, to just step forward into your auric field now. And you may just start to feel a subtle shift, but don't worry if you can't feel it. Just trust that they are there. And breathe out again. Okay. So we shall open and cleanse the chakras. If you can hear a panting dog, it's because he will insist on sitting in the sun. So we'll start to open the chakras. So first of all, I'd like you to imagine a white light moving down towards you from the source into your crown chakra, situated on the top of your head, represented by this amethyst. And it moves down towards the third eye chakra, represented in this peacock ore, moving down your system to your throat chakra, represented by this angelite, and down to your heart chakra, represented by the fluorite, and down to your solar plexus chakra, represented by the orange calcite, and down to the sacral chakra, represented by the yellow calcite, And then down to the root chakra, situated at the bottom of your spine, represented by this carnelian. And the light moves down through this chakra line, right down your knees and your legs and out of the sole of your feet, so that you are connected to heaven and earth with this bright light from the source. Really feel it moving down through you, igniting each of your chakras as it does so. And then breathe out again, and we'll just use this pendulum to cleanse and clear these chakras, moving all the way down, cleansing, clearing, shifting anything that didn't get removed by the black obsidian or that didn't get removed by the selenite, any hooks, any ties not of God's desire. Remove, remove, remove. Some of you who are clairvoyant may see the colour energy coming out from this pendulum as it cleanses, and it's just going to spin there until it's happy with everybody. And I'm going to activate this now with Reiki symbols so that people who come in afterwards and watch it can still access the healing. Okay, so I'm going to do, let me just swap hands here. I'm going to draw the master symbol. Daikumyo, Daikumyo, Daikumyo. And then we're going to do the distance healing symbol. Honsha ze sho n. Honsha ze sho n. Honsha ze sho n. Hello, Carlo. Then we'll use the Seihei Ki. Seihei Ki. Seihei Ki, the cleansing symbol. And then last of all, the activation symbol. Chokure. 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 Okay, so just let the room fade away and just start to imagine yourself sitting in a beautiful park in Kyoto, Japan. There are all manners of shapes and sizes of trees. We have ginkgo, we have magnolias, we have azaleas and rhododendrons, Siberian firs, Japanese acers just starting to bud and show their leaf, and of course the cherry trees, the pink and white, beautiful cherry trees. Some of the trees in this park are so old that they are held up on rope and wooden frames, looking like Victorian crinoline skirt frames holding up the weight of the boughs. And it is a place of great healing. And I'd like you just to start walking through this park. Stand up and walk to wherever you'd like to go to. The joy of working with animals. There is probably a plant or a tree that you have just noticed and whose healing you wish to gain. Just walk over to it now, feeling the earth under your feet, You may indeed be walking on a carpet of pink cherry blossom, framing your way towards the tree that you have chosen. And just before you get to the tree, just stop and admire your new friend. Bow your head and ask if you may approach. And sense your answer. If it is a yes, you may go over there now and start to sit down. If it is a no, just cast your eyes around this space and find yourself another tree or plant or even a rock. This is for earth energy healing. And sit yourself down now on the ground, regrowing those roots out of your base chakra into the earth. And lean back against your tree trunk or your rock and start to feel the heartbeat of this tree or stone being. And as you are sitting down, I'm now going just to use this smoky quartz to clear the nadis and the channels around your chakras of any stagnant residue that you've been holding on to for the last 3 or 4 weeks since you've been sitting at home. And then again, whilst you sit by your tree, feeling the ground below you and up your spinal cord. A cool, damp sensation of the bark and the air under these trees. And then a last time down the chakra line, removing any stagnant chi and plasma. Okay, and breathe out. Right, okay. So starting at the bottom, the base chakra. In fact, I'm going to start at your feet here with this beautiful Lemurian quartz. I'm now directing energy up, and you may be able to feel this as we move past your knees up to your base, sacral, solar, heart, throat, third eye and crown. Again, directing in at your feet, the earth star below your feet, up past your ankles and knees, your base, sacral, solar, heart, throat, third eye, crown, and out of the top. And then one last time, up from the ground, the earth star, past the ankles, knees, base, sacral, solar, heart, throat, third eye, and out of the top of your head. And breathe. All should be clear, and you may be able to feel those energy centers moving and whirling into action. And you can activate your own by just placing a hand there and moving clockwise, probably looking anti-clockwise because things are in reverse on here. And using your mind with the intention of cleansing and clearing. There we go. Okay, so we're now sitting back against our tree, watching the people come into the park now, the families and the children, all with their picnics to eat under the blossom. And they lay down covers to sit on, and the children go off and play with their little toys and their beautiful little clothes. Bright colours whirling and swirling around, merriment and laughter. And this brings gladness to your heart as you sit and watch. Picnicfuls of food are emptied and laid onto the ground. Cups passed round and filled with all manner of liquids. And you watch as the families and the friends meet each other for this beautiful picnic under the cherry blossom. And as you sit there, you feel part of it somehow, even though you're slightly removed. The pink colour of the cherries, the cherry blossom that will turn to cherries, nurtures you in that baby pink colour, warming your higher heart. It is indeed the colour of your higher heart, which stands for the universal love. Just remove something from the back of your necks there. And you swell with love for your humankind. Any resentment, any gossip, we all do it, just let it fall away. And as you ask forgiveness for people in your mind, you need to forgive people as well who have done this against you. Forgiveness is a two-way street. And use this time, perhaps, if you find it hard to forgive people, turn that hate into pity, and then when we pity, we can forgive. So use this time at spring with this beautiful foliage of the higher heart to forgive. I mean, this is why it's called the heavenly fruit. How beautiful is that? Absolutely perfect. The prunus. No wonder they were planted all through Japan and China and gifted to England, to many of our parks, because they bring such joy and happiness. I can remember walking with my grandmother, picking cherry blossom and taking it home. One of the few memories I have with my grandparents. And use this time now to think about those happy memories that you've once had. Happy memories with family and friends. And if indeed you can't think of any, know that in the future you will create happy memories. Maybe with your own family, or maybe with an adopted family. Let's face it, friends are the new family, aren't they? And just take that love and healing of the cherry into every cell of your being. And just as you look out over the park in Kyoto, with the families enjoying one of the little children comes up to you and extends a hand and invites you to join in with their family. What a treat. Complete strangers inviting you in. You are offered some food and some water. Hi, Kira. And you are brought in complete acceptance and love to join this family. Big smiles are given to you. So I'm now going to leave you in the presence of this family now. Let the scene fade and feel the happiness and love from this meditation, and hold it within your heart. Keep it. Hold it special for the next week or two. And know that you can go to this place in your mind at any time that you like. Any time, a bit of armchair travelling. You can visit anywhere, sit by an open window and daydream away. That's how to get through this. Okay, so just let's let the scene fade away and the room become clearer around you, still keeping your guides and helpers close. And I think now we can do a bit of healing for the world. We're all here, we're all spiritually minded. So let's do some world healing. The earth is actually healing herself as we are not driving anywhere. So we're just going to let the earth heal herself. She's doing what she does best and what she knows. This is healing for the populations on earth, okay? So to start healing, and you do not need to be attuned to any mode to do this, everyone can heal. It is the intention, and it's like the power of prayer. So just imagine the earth energy moving up through your feet and your legs to your base chakra at the bottom of your spine, your sacral, your solar, your heart, where it splits and moves down your arms and out. Just put your hands up. Some of you may be able to feel healing chi come out of your hands, and just in your mind visualize our beautiful sweet green earth floating in space. Asking your angels and guides to come in and help us, and the ancestors as well, and directing healing to all those people suffering. And if you guys want to type names up, please type away. I won't read them all now, but I do go back and read comments. So I'm going to kick this off with two friends of mine, one called Leah and another one called Dee, and they both have the virus and are fighting it. So feel free to type away. I would also like to send love, light and healing to all of those doctors and nurses working on the front line, okay? Keeping them safe, and if they have caught it, helping them to fight the illness. I also would like to send healing and light to our governments and to our chemists and our virologists to help us choose the right path in fighting this illness. Give them the intelligence to be able to create a vaccine. I know it's controversial, but it's the only way we're going to get rid of it. To create the medicines that we need in this. Let's all send healing to the third world countries, which really do not have good healthcare systems. Send them light, love, and healing now. And I'm also going to send light, love, and healing to China. God knows they've scared themselves to death with this, and they are now making big strides to stop this animal killing and eating. I know people in China, and I've been told this. They have made an app to report people who sell these things. This has been the final stroke for them, and people are changing their attitudes. So that is good. That is good. And keep visualizing that sweet green earth. And visualizing healing of any colour you like and protection. Also, let's send healing and intelligence to the silly people who are running around and not doing what they're told and not staying in. Let's send them a bit of intelligence to keep away from others. This is not the time for disorder. This is not the time for conspiracy theories. I listen to them, but I goddamn hate them, I tell you. They are like wasps at a picnic, buzzing around my soda pop. You know, I don't really care about it. I just want to deal with what is here now, and that is healing people, helping people to stop worrying, helping people to stay calm. And I'm also going to send healing to the farmers who keep us going, and I'm going to send light and love. Anyone who has lost their job and who is able to go and volunteer to work for the farmers. They need the crops to come in, and they have not got the bodies to do this. If you have the knowledge and can get the seeds, dig up part of your garden, grow herbs on your windowsill. Start to do things for yourself. Let's not waste any more food. I am now looking at that last corner of my sandwich and thinking, I'd better eat that just in case I can't find bread. And start filling your body with green, fresh vegetables. Get a juicer. Yeah, and let's not forget all the other illnesses that are carrying on. You know, we've still got people fighting these other illnesses and needing to get better. Let's send them some help and some love and light. Hello, Noor. And breathe out. Okay. If holding your hands up hurts, put them on the ground, because it will still flood through the ground. And peace, healing and tranquility for all. Okay. And breathe out. Okay, so let's ask our guides and helpers to carry on that healing. Right, I'm going to have to get that. Just talk amongst yourselves for a minute. Right. I don't know, I'm on a video call. Who? Yes. Try and calm down. We are all living on top of each other in my household, my delightful children. Patience. That's what I need. Okay, right. Okay, so I thought that I would do some crystal readings for you guys today. So we have a crystal hat. We have a crystal hat. So start sending your really bright emojis and I will pull some crystals out for you. Okay, so who wants a crystal? Who wants a crystal reading? And a bit of a healing. Okay, Mackenzie Rose, okay. Mackenzie Rose, send your energy into the hat. What does Mackenzie Rose need right now? You need a bit of love, Mackenzie Rose. Rhodocrostonite, deep healing for the heart with its grey bits in it. I guess sometimes you like to be a bit, invisible. Am I correct there? A quick yes or no would be good. If you are feeling a bit invisible and you want to blend in, know that that's okay for a little while. But Mackenzie Rose, you need to have a bit of self-confidence in yourself and shout your truth, okay? So I'm going to leave this beautiful rhodocrostonite. It's either rhodocrostonite or rhodonite. Have a look. Have a look in a crystal book and work out its healing properties. Okay, so we blow that clear. We pop it back in the hat. And here we go for another one. Marina. Send your energies, Marina, into the crystal hat. Marina, we have the abalone shell. Let me show you a better bit of abalone. Where's my ring? My ring has come off somewhere. Abalone shell, you can look this up. Very cleansing, very clearing. It works on a vortex energy, so it sucks negative energy out of you, and then with the color therapy of the shell, it puts healing back into you. So it works on a vortex energy, and it also puts back energy with intention. Abalones are very good for forgiveness. If you have someone to forgive, please forgive at the moment. Even if you can't face them, write a letter, and if you really can't face posting that letter, burn the letter and then send healing out to them. So I'm going to leave that, unless of course it is for you to forgive yourself. What have you got to forgive yourself for? Okay, another one, another crystal. Here we go. Here was the abalone I was talking about. See the colour therapies in it? Okay. Right. Okay, I'll leave that with you. Okay, Noor. Mastani, Noor, send your energy into the crystal hat. Breathe out. What does Noor need to know right now? Okay, this is a malachite, a very amazing malachite frog carved in Zambia. So it's from the Great Rift Valleys. Noor, is there a rift somewhere? Somewhere maybe within you, a deep chasm that needs some healing, needs some very strong healing, I'm feeling. This would be a very good stone for you. It heals body, mind and spirit. However, do not put it into water because it is toxic. Okay, so Noor, remember, kissing a frog, that frog can sometimes turn into a prince. Okay, so all is not what it seems. If there is a relationship on the horizon, and the person, you're not sure about the person, look deeper than the skin. But also heal yourself, Noor. If you don't love yourself, no one else can love you, okay? And no one loves you more than yourself. Or no one should, anyway. Okay, so I'm going to leave that with you, Noor. I'm just going to move around a bit because the sun is right in my face, okay? April Steel Hill, is it? Steel Hill, April. send your energy into the crystal hat. And I will dip in. Ah, we have a sodalite heart for you. Now, sodalite brings in clarity. Maybe you're feeling a little bit confused about something. This is the crystal for you. And if you do not have the crystal, stick your left hand out and ask your guides to place the energy of the crystal into your hand. And you really can feel it being given. This sorts out confusion. If you are unsure of which direction to go and you need to weigh things up, do your pro list and do your con lists, okay? But really, all I can say to you is go with your gut. Your head can be wrong, your heart can definitely be wrong, but your gut feeling there is not often wrong, okay? So I'm going to leave that with you, the energy of the deep blue for the mind and the white for the clearness. Okay? Right, okay, so who's going to be next? We've got plenty of time, guys. Fleet Witch Mac. Fleet Witch Mac. Send me your energy into the hat. Okay, Fleet Witch Mac. What does she need to know right now? Aha, okay, there is a door within you somewhere. Somewhere you still need to access, deep within your soul, your being. Maybe a, what do they call it? A dream quest, a vision quest would be in order for you. You could discover something about yourself and something about the universe. I'm guessing you are a bit of a quester. Am I correct? Are you always seeking something, seeking to learn something? This could be your way. This is Botswana Agate. No, it's not Botswana Agate. It's Madagascar Agate. Okay, Madagascar, the last forgotten place on earth with the great big baobab trees that hold water. Maybe you need to go and seek. If you're at home with a bunch of family, try and find a quick 10 minutes, either before they all wake up in the morning or afterwards when they go to bed. Try and spend that time questing and write down what you find. Okay, I'm going to leave that with you. Okay, another name, another name, another name, another name. Kali R, Kali R. That sounds like Kalima, Kalima, Kali R. Send your energy into the crystal hat. And these are all very unusual stones in here, I might say. These are not your normal run of... Okay, Kali R. I joked and said Kalima because she's Hindu. I have pulled out a stone, a devotive stone that says Omani Padme Hung, and this is from a place called Dharamsala, where a lot of the Tibetans have been exiled to. So this is a stone of the Himalayas. Omani Padme Hung, mantra, calm your vibration. Are you a bit agitated at the moment with all that's going on? If you are, find a nice calming mantra and just sing Omani Padme Hung, Omani Padme Hung, Omani Padme Hung. And remember, Kali Ha, the Buddha, watches you. Okay, Paul, I'll choose you next. The Buddha watches you. He loves you. He has compassion and he sends that to you. Okay. Okay, so I'm going to leave that with you. The grounding of the Himalayas, but the lofty heights of heaven. Okay, Carly. Okay, who was that lady, that person in Cumbria? Make yourself known to me. The homeless person who I said okay to. I can't remember your name. Okay, is it Paula Marie Markzak? Right, send your energy into my hat. Huh. Okay, this is very appropriate for you because if you're homeless, you need protection. And this is a chiasolite, and look, there is a cross on it, okay? And even though I am a druid, I do respect the Christ light, and it is his time at the moment. Well, it's always his time, isn't it? But he has just risen again, and he has just re-emphasized himself on people like us that also recognize other paths. I'm going to say to you, if you are homeless, there are churches, there are missions that will offer to help you, especially at this time. Go to them, okay? Really go to them, even if they're not in your religious path, okay? There are many paths up the mountain to the same light, okay? Many paths. There are good people and dodgy people from every single path and religion, okay? Nothing has the monopoly on that. And if they are good people, they will help you or at least point you in the right direction. Go to those places, seek those people out. Okay, Paula, I'm sending you special love and protection of the chiasolite. Okay? So do me a favor and go and do that. Okay, very tough time for people like you. Tough time for all of us, but especially if you have nowhere to call home. Okay, we'll send you a bit of healing. Love and light, Paula Marie. Love and light. Okay, so we've got time for a few more. Crystals for wisdom. Petrified wood. Okay, petrified wood for that. Okay, so who wants? Okay, sapien. Is that Homo sapien? Okay, send your energy into, this is actually a Islamic hat that someone gave me. Okay, sapiens. Drawn over here. Larimar for you, Sapien, one of the New Age stones. Beautiful and expensive Larimar. Connections to Atlantis and especially Lemuria, okay? This, I think, has come out of Dominican Republic, and it is one of the stones that can only be harvested at low tide. Especially good for the throat chakra. I'm feeling a little catch in my throat there, so perhaps you're not saying something to someone that needs to be said. So I would ask for that stone. If you don't have it, put your left hand out or your non-dominant hand and ask for it and place it in your throat chakra. Sapien, I'm just going to clear your throat. You may be able to feel that. And speak your truth. Write things down. Maybe you've been thinking of journaling or writing a book or something like that. Now is the perfect time to start. And if you are wanting to get further into meditation, the Lemurians are coming forward now. And let's face it, this is going to be a new earth from now. We don't know what's going to happen, but we are on the threshold of new ways. So I would say take that stone, take that beautiful energy and harvest it in your throat chakra. Also in your third eye chakra, it can clear that. Light blue is very good for opening things up. Okay. Right. H. Frida, send your energy into the hat. I got to move around again. The sun is just driving me mad. H. Frida, okay. Rose quartz for you. Rose quartz, love, life, Mother Mary. Or good night, Mackenzie Rose. And Kuan Yin, and also the Magdalena. This is the nurturing colour, the higher heart colour, but it's a soft colour. It's a soft mantle to wrap yourself around. I'm guessing, Frida, I'm feeling that you are a bit, well, we're all a bit at the moment, but maybe you feel a bit battered in life, a bit like you've had a hard time, haven't you? You've had a hard time. It hasn't been plain sailing for you. I feel that you've had to fight to get where you are, and you feel like it's a bit of an uphill struggle, okay? But you are learning. You are learning out of that, H. Frida, okay? What doesn't kill you makes you stronger, and you will get there, okay? Don't run before you can walk. Take those baby steps and keep doing what you are doing, okay? Is Mother Mary coming through to me with this? Take her love. She works with Archangel Raphael as well. And if you want to go and visit them in your mind, I keep banging on about armchair traveling. She is in Portugal. They have their Ascended Master sort of retreat in Portugal. Okay, Fatima, Lady of Fatima. Tune into her. Tune into her. I'm going to leave that with you. Okay. Okay, Promise. What a gorgeous name. Promise. Promise. Sending me your energy. What does Promise need to know right now? That one. Ah, we have the Malachite frog again. Okay, Malachite, deep healing, Promise. Deep healing for you. But I'm feeling this is past life, actually, not in this life. Maybe a bit in this life, but past life. Okay, so asking your ancestors to come forward and help you. Also forgiving your ancestors. Don't forget that people learn from behavior. So maybe the chain of reactions that has hurt you was started back in the family line and was learnt behavior. So forgiving your ancestors and healing those deep chasms. This comes from the Rift Valley. It's a deep chasm in the earth, isn't it? Healing those deep chasms within yourself. Sitting down, asking your guides and helpers. And putting your hands on you deep. I'm feeling its base and sacral areas. Just placing your hands here. And forgiving, forgive, forgive, forgive. Send it down the family line. If you don't know who your blood relatives are, remember you have a horizontal family line. Doesn't matter if you don't know who your blood relatives are. So I am going to leave that with you. Beautiful. Remember, don't put it in water, this stone. You will poison yourself. It's toxic. Linda Carlo. Linda Carlo. Is that a Portuguese name? Okay, Linda Carlo, send your energies. Whoa, I can really feel that, Lynn. Good energy there, lovey. Rhodonite again. Rhodonite again. Deep healing of the heart, but I'm also feeling deep healing of your sacral. Okay? Deep healing and love of yourself. I'm feeling it in my solar as well. So it's these three chakras. Heart, sacral and solar. Okay, I am guessing that you have been hurt like everybody else and that you have struggled to get over it. I'm feeling maybe you think that possibly something was your own fault and that you triggered something. Well, you know, no, nothing is anybody's own fault, really. If it's triggered someone else's behavior, then that is their fault. So using that beautiful colored energy, I'm wanting you to send that into your chakras that I said. It was the heart, it was the solar, and it was the sacral, okay? Using that rhodonite color, can you see it there? Forget the black bits, everyone's got shadows on their chakras, using that deep pink bit. And if you don't have one of these stones, put your non-dominant hand out, that is the hand you do not write with. Ask your angels and guides to give it to you. Okay, they just put it in my hand. I felt it and it moved down, and bring it in. Okay. Right. I'm now going to do one more, but it's for everybody, okay, because I can't get to everyone. This is going to be for the collective that is here and anyone else who comes in. Everybody, send your energy into the crystal cap. This is for the world. Okay. Fossilized star coral. Flooded and found in England over 650 million years ago. This soothes, especially soothes the throat chakra, and God knows we're all hoarse now and we've all got sore throat and we're all very worried about what's happening. So I am just going to just cool sore throats and hearts, using the nice grey energy. The energy of the sea that was then found on land and then flooded again and again and again. Things that lie hidden. Now is the time to let them out, and as the name of this coral says, star coral, let your lights shine. So we have a nice soothing stone, one of my favourite stones actually. You've all been using my private collection here today. I don't get these out and use them on people, so I thought I'd give everyone a treat. Okay. Oh, thank you, Hagji in Japan. I hope I did that justice. I've never been, but my father has told me so much about Japan, and I love your culture. Okay, so we're all going to close down and sign off now. So we have all been using our chakras. We have used our guides and helpers, so we now need to close down these chakras. So let's thank our guides and helpers and ask them to step back. Okay, which mine just did. And then I want you to put a stop sign over your crown, your third eye, your throat, your heart, your solar, your sacral and your base, sending all excess energies down to Mother Earth for her healing. Step into a navy blue sleeping bag, zip it up over your head. Peace above you, peace below you, and all around you. And thank you for joining me, and I will try and come back on Sunday next week. And stay safe and stay calm, everyone. Love and light to you all, and many blessings. Bye bye now. Bye bye.